Welcome to Spiritual Mystic. I'm Katrina, and this is your Oracle reading for February the 15th, 2018. The card for today is Structure. The message is complicated. It is the sacred tool of mantra, yantra, and mudra. Sound, geometry, and movement. Underneath our lives, there are behavioral, energetic patterns and structures that we come to rely on. They keep us locked in habitual actions and reactions. And when I say locked in, I don't mean you're trapped. This is where deep, almost transcendental meditation comes in handy. If your life is not structured to suit you, if it feels too confining, too rigid, too much of a routine, or a routine that doesn't resonate with you physically, mentally, spiritually, there's an underlying foundation of energy that supports the structure of your life. That foundational energy, you can't talk to it. You can't rationalize it. You've got to go deep, 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 deep. You've got to go under your consciousness. You've got to find the space between heartbeats, the space between breaths. And in there, outside of time and space, is the energy foundation for the structure of your life. You have the power to change that. I'm still working on my own. I don't know that my own will ever be 100% what I need and want it to be, but I'm aware of it at least now. And I catch myself repeating the same routine that makes me tired, that wears me out, that even makes me feel trapped or used. And that's my own fault. I'm not being forced into anything. No one's holding me hostage. No one's got a gun to my head. It's easier to just stick with what you know. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. But that doesn't mean that it feels the way you want to feel. I follow this amazing astrologer on YouTube, and she mentioned one day in a reading that she keeps a journal, and every day she asks herself, what do I need to do today to feel the way I want to feel? And I thought, oh my God, that's genius. That underlying energy foundation that maintains the structure of us. And it's everything. It's our facial expressions. It's the way we breathe. It's the color of our hair. And I know we can change the hair after it grows out. We can't change the color of it until it's out here. We can paint our fingernails, but we're just covering up the natural colors. We can exercise, and we should exercise our bodies. But it takes a long time to change the chemical structure of your body through exercise and food. And honestly, all the food and all the exercise in the world is not really going to change your cellular structure. It's going to be a piece of the puzzle. It's going to aid you and help you. But you've got to get deeper. You've got to get under your consciousness. You've got to get under your subconscious. You've got to find the place between breaths, the place between heartbeats, down to the energy foundation that's holding up the structure of everything from your cells to your thoughts, to the words you speak, to the literal breath that comes out of your body. When you find that energy foundation, you can see the weak spots, the highs and the lows. You can see where you can bend it and where you need to level it out. And then you can also see how the structure of you has come from that energy foundation. And then you will have just the first little tiny piece, the first glimpse of how you change the structure of you and your life. And like I said, this is a complicated subject. It's sacred sound, it's sacred geometry, and it's sacred movement. And those are just the foundations of the structure. I'm still figuring out my own, but I'm more than willing to help anyone out there try and figure out theirs as well. The link for my website is on this video. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.